All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our fermented food cooking experience taking place in Nara Prefecture, another event brought to you by Eat Meat Japan. My name is Davide, and I am coming to you from Japan Travel in Tokyo. And today we're going to learn about Japan's key fermented foods, such as miso, soy sauce, and mirin, which is a sweet rice wine, and see how they're made, and then discover various ways to cook with them. So, before we jump into the tour, let me introduce you to our event partner, Eat Meat Japan. So, Eat Meat Japan recognizes and promotes Japanese food experiences as a gateway into topics like history, spirituality, sustainability, and local agriculture and craftsmanship. And the project brings people together through food and provides a window into the culture of the areas that are being represented. So today we're going to experience Village to Table's 3-day fermentation tour in a condensed format. And Village to Table is an organization that's made up of passionate food specialists who put an emphasis on supporting local communities through sustainable tourism. In fact, they work closely with local accommodation providers, food producers, and restaurateurs when conducting their tours. And part of their mission involves using the SLOW concept, which is an acronym that refers to the following words. So there's small, which is visiting small scale producers, then local, so tasting locally produced foods, then organic, which is supporting organic farmers, and then finally whole, so experiencing whole stories. Now, we have Chisato-san, who I will be switching over to host the tour. And just a reminder to all of our viewers first to please feel free to ask any questions at any point, and we will try our best to answer all of them. So, Chisato-san, thank you so much for being here. We're all really excited and looking forward
Thank
to it.
you.
So I'll leave it up to you now.
Hi, I'm Chisato, a tour guide and the owner of Village to Table Tours. Nice to meet you,
Nice to meet
Davide,
you.
and all. My name Chi means wisdom, and Sato means village in Japanese. So, as my name, I'm very interested in village life and traditional knowledge, and I travel a lot around Asian countries to investigate about local wisdom and from grandmother's knowledge. The name of Village to Table is actually derived from my name. Let me use 3 slides to explain further. Village to Table Tours is a community-based tour operator. Local guides are all food specialists. We closely work with small-scale producers, restaurants, and community people in the countryside Japan. We arrange tailor-made programs to visit farmers, breweries, and cooking experts to learn about stories of food production behind the plates. Next slide, please. I moved here in Tendi 2 years ago. Nara is actually more famous for Deer Park, but here in Tendi is located eastern edge of Nara Basin. The Yamanobe Trail is said to be an oldest road in Japanese history, which connects between Todaiji Temple and Omiwa Shrine with the 40 kilometers walking trail. When I worked as a guide 2 years ago, I really like this atmosphere and decided to open my cooking studio along this trail. Next slide, please. I renovated the 100 years farmhouse by myself. And here is a cooking studio as well as my fermentation laboratory. I'm teaching fermentation cooking class in the studio, and guests can enjoy staying here overnight. And we go for foraging and visit farmers and hike through villages and eat together. Guests can experience not only sightseeing, but also lifestyle in the countryside Japan. Thank you. That's the end of
All
my
right. Thank you so much, Sato-san, for introducing us to Village to Table. It's really fascinating and pretty inspiring story. Now, again, so this is a 3-day program that we summarized for you guys. So we have a few videos ready to show you that we made recently for a more immersive experience. And we sent our tourist Miriam there to learn and experience it for us. So, Chisato-san, can you tell us about the first video that's coming up?
The first video would be introduction to Japanese
All right, that's great.
fermentation.
Okay, everyone, please enjoy it.
Hi, here at the Village Tables Cooking Studio, where guests can experience 3 days fermentation program. And this is the garden where guests can enjoy picking wild vegetables and herbs. And this is the farmhouse with the history of more than 100 years. And today we have a special guest. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Please introduce yourself.
Sure. I'm Miri from Germany. I'm currently working and living in Tokyo. I travel Japan a lot, but this is my first time here in Tendi. And since I really love Japanese food, I'm super excited about today's experience. So Maida-san, what are we going to start today with?
So we will make koji first.
Okay.
But inside, please
yes, sure.
wear a mask. So let's go inside.
Okay. Wow.
Through this way.
It's beautiful. Wow.
So today we will make koji. Do you know koji?
No, what is koji?
Koji is a fungus that is grown on rice or any grains.
Okay.
It's a fungus like a cheese.
So for fermentation?
Using for fermentation. So that is really important in the Japanese cuisine because that is the key for Japanese key seasonings. So Japanese key seasonings are these 5: sugar, salt, vinegar, soy sauce, and miso. You know about miso or soy sauce, right?
Yes, of course.
Both miso, soy sauce, vinegar, these three among these three, all requires koji.
I see, because they are all products that are like fermented.
Yes.
I see.
So you see, these are all Japanese key ingredients. So, and this is sake. Sake, of course, that is made from koji and rice. And this is mirin. Mirin is also made from sake and glutinous rice koji. And this is soy sauce, also includes koji. And vinegar, of course, also made from koji. The bonito also a kind of fungus, also inoculated.
This is fish, right?
Yes, this is bonito fish. It's like a wooden block.
Wow. So it's dried
Yes, that is.
and fermented.
Yes,
It's the one you put usually in soups, right?
in miso soup.
I see.
So these are all key ingredients and all requires koji.
So this all is koji.
Yes, so shall we explain about this one? And this is, there are several varieties of different types of koji. So these are all different type of koji. And this is the starter. So this is a spore that can be produced by this rice koji. After keeping the temperature for 4 or 5 days, then it can sprout a spore, and this can be starter for making koji.
Looks like baking powder.
So all these products require koji to make.
I see.
So if you put soybean and the koji, then you can make miso. And plus koji and rice will be amazake, and then
sake, right?
yes, sake too. Sake is made from amazake or sweet rice wine. So first, for rice wine, first you need to decompose starch content on the grain into sugar content. Then yeast can consume sugar content and convert it into alcohol.
I see. Just to make sure. So amazake is the sweet drink, which
Yes.
also kids can drink,
Yes,
right?
without alcohol.
Without alcohol. Okay.
And if you add yeast, on
It will be-
on amazake, it will become sake.
I see. Okay.
So next, you like miso soup?
Yes, I love it.
Do you know the different types of miso? Usually, do you use which type of miso?
I think
Mm.
I'm using the one like it looks like this one.
Uh-huh.
Red or brown?
That color?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so this one is the Japanese map. And mostly people use the rice miso with using that rice koji.
I see.
But in some area, just here in the middle,
Yes.
like Nagoya, they use bean miso.
I
So
see.
this one, it's very thick and dense.
This is bean miso.
This is bean miso.
And you use it for the miso soup?
Yes.
I see.
And also sometimes also very good for tonkatsu,
Ah, for meat
the
dish.
fried meat,
I
and
see.
it's also suitable for eel, unagi,
Ah, that's really
tsumabushi
delicious.
in this Nagoya area.
I see.
They prefer this dense miso.
And this one?
This one is rice and wheat miso. It's a blend miso. And Kyushu or Shikoku, a part of Shikoku Island, they use more wheat miso because the production of wheat is higher rather than other area.
I see.
And this rest of the area, mostly it's we use rice miso.
Which is this one?
This one also rice miso.
I see.
Mm.
So these two are rice?
Two are rice, and this is bean, and this is blend mixed with of rice and wheat.
I see.
Mm.
So what's the difference in taste?
You can taste the cucumber.
Wow.
The different type of miso. This is white miso, especially used in Kyoto.
This one?
This one, yeah.
So you recommend me to start with this one?
Yes.
Okay.
This is sweet.
Okay, we'll try. Itadakimasu.
Has it?
Mm.
Is it different from your miso?
It's so delicious.
It's so sweet, right?
It's sweet. It tastes like something you can just eat as a dip.
So this is usually koji and bean is one by one, but this is double koji. So then
And it's with
became-
rice, right?
Yes, and the rice, one rice and twice koji.
Wow, it's super
So
delicious.
it's really sweet, I
Okay,
guess.
yeah.
This is blend type miso.
The one I usually use, right?
Really? I think so. It's similar to your.
It looks like the one. Okay, let's try it. That's the one I have at
Oh,
home.
you know.
It's more salty,
Oh,
not sweet, right?
compared to this one, right?
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like this one you can already eat like that. This is more for cooking or just as a,
As a soup.
yeah.
Mm.
It's really different.
So lastly, this is bean miso,
The black one.
black one, in Nagoya.
Okay.
Has it?
Tastes a bit like the black
Mhm.
beans I just tried before, right?
Yeah. It's a similar one.
Salty and a bit sour,
Yes.
but they're really different in taste.
So this white miso is suitable for making mixed with white fish or maybe for the salad. And this thick one goes well with thick taste like beef or eel or more dense umami taste.
I see. And this one is kind of for everything.
Miso soup. Yes,
Miso
it's
soup.
a common miso in Japan.
Wow. Thank you for making me try. I think this is the first time.
Oh,
Really
nice.
delicious.
Nice to know different varieties. And these are all different varieties. And this is yuzu miso.
Wow.
Miso mixed with yuzu, citrus, Japanese citrus. And this is mixed with pork. And this is mixed with gourd, bitter gourd, or other vegetables also mixed.
I see. It looks like grains.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
It's more for putting on top of your rice.
I see. And that one?
No, this is actually without using koji. This is made from wild koji.
Okay.
Sorry,
Wow.
this is difficult to explain, so this is another story.
Wow.
Yeah. And these are all different Japanese pickles made from koji and sake.
Wow. What is it? It's lotus root, right?
Lotus root, radish,
Radish.
and gourd.
Gourd.
You can taste tomorrow for cooking.
Wow, looking for it. Thank you.
So if you have koji, you can make this all different ingredients. So let's try to make koji first.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, and we're back. That was a really cool video. I love the very local and natural vibes of the place. And I wasn't familiar with all the little details behind fermentation, all the steps behind the process, and all the different ingredients and combinations that can be used to make different seasonings. Actually, if you live in Japan, you are going to eat a lot of fermented foods. So it's really fascinating to learn more about it. But yeah, I was wondering, Sato-san, if you have a favorite fermented food.
Yeah, I like many fermented foods, but yeah, I like amazake, sweet
All
rice
right, that's
wine.
great. And amazake, for the people who don't know, is, could you explain what amazake is?
Amazake, there will be another video
All
on
right, that's
video
great.
3.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, actually now we have another short video, and this video is going to be 3 minutes long. So Chisato-san, could you tell us what the next video is going to be about?
Next video will be
All right,
making
perfect.
koji.
Then everyone, please enjoy the next video.
So let's make koji now.
Okay.
These are all tools we need for
Wow.
making koji.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a seiro steamer
Mm-hmm.
made of bamboo. But you can also use the stainless one if you want, if you have.
Okay.
So this is a steamer.
Mm-hmm.
And this rice, I soaked this rice for over one night
In water?
in water.
Ah,
So
okay.
yesterday I soaked and dehydrate. And then put this into steamer. First step is to steam. And then you need to warm for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an electric blanket.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the thermometer to check the temperature.
I see. So first steam,
Steam.
after that
Keep
keeping it warm,
it warm.
and checking the temperature.
Yes.
Okay.
For 3 days. Okay, 24 hours later, the koji is
Wow.
gradually,
It smells
Spreading.
like really.
it smells like a chestnut.
Yeah, something. It has a really interesting smell.
Mm,
Can I?
almost. Yeah, you can try.
It gets softer, right?
Oh, yes.
Like more like it's breaking easier
Mhm.
now.
You can try a little bit.
It already has a bit like the amasake
Mhm.
taste.
Half amazake.
Wow! After 1 day already.
Yeah. So this is 1 day later.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, the spore will be covered all grains like this.
Ah, so this is the
The
end
koji,
product.
The end product, koji.
Yeah.
Okay, so to explain again, we already steamed, and this is the graph of 3 days temperature.
Yes.
So you needed to keep all the temperature, and if you wanted to make amazake, you needed to keep the temperature a little bit higher, so that can produce more amylase.
I see.
And if you keep a lower degree, like 30 to 36 degree, it's suitable for making miso or soy sauce.
I see.
That can produce more protease to decompose protein. So this is the end product after 3 days.
Wow, we are done.
Okay,
Thank you. I really learned a lot.
thank you.
All right, we're back again. That was great. I love how it looks like such a scientific process. And I know sometimes it can be a little bit off-putting to look at, but don't let that discourage you because, well, especially since it has so many powerful health benefits. For example, it's a great source of probiotics, and that's really important for your gut health, which can actually affect your mood as well. But Setsu-san, we have a question actually about the process itself. At what temperature do you steam it, and for how long?
Steaming around boiling hot, so 100
Okay,
Celsius for 1 hour, about
for about
1
an
hour.
hour. Okay, and do you know what the temperature is inside the blanket?
It's boiling hot, so 100
Okay,
degrees
okay.
Celsius.
All right, great. And now we actually have a third video, and this is going to be 7 minutes long. So, Sato-san, could you introduce us to the next video?
Next video would be making amazake
All right,
and miso.
wonderful. So, everyone, here's the next video.
That looks like amasake to me.
Yes, these are amazake, different types. And this is normal rice amazake. You can try this. Did you try amazake?
Yeah, I love it. It's like a sweet
Rice wine.
rice wine without alcohol
Yeah,
that kids
no
drink
alcohol.
at festivals, right?
Just koji.
Can I try?
Yeah,
Wow.
just koji and rice.
It's good.
Good.
Wow.
And the next one is black koji amazake.
Black koji, and it's really black.
Yeah, very black.
Wow. Thank you.
It's
I never
sour.
tried this. Okay.
So maybe you know how sour is it.
So this one is really sweet. Let's see.
And this is sour to make shoju and awamori in Okinawa and Kyushu.
It tastes kind of like fruity, like a bit
Like
like
a yogurt, right?
yeah. It has this sourness, but also a bit like plum. I don't know.
Plum.
Interesting. Completely different.
If you diluted it, it will be shochu.
Wow.
The last one.
This is sake. This is shochu.
No, not
No.
yet. Before shochu.
Will become okay. This will become sake. This will.
Yes.
I see.
And this is mixed with soy milk.
Wow. Okay. What do you make from this one?
This one I made from koji mixed with soy milk.
Okay. Wow, it's super good. True, that really tastes like a dessert. Like some sweets. And this is more like a sweet drink. This I
Sour,
feel-
right?
Yeah, I would not drink it,
sourness.
maybe necessarily. Wow, this is really, really good. Thank you.
Okay. So
You made them yourself?
yes.
Wow.
So let's make fruit amazake. And it's also possible to make amazake from potato instead of using rice.
Really?
Yes, because that also contains starch.
I see.
The koji can decompose starch into sugar.
That's
So
interesting.
something which has potato, also pumpkin, also possible to make amazake from it.
Wow. So what are we going to make today?
Which one do you like, fruit amazake or potato amazake?
Both.
Okay, let's try both.
Yay!
So then it will be around 60 degrees.
Okay.
And the other one, I have incubator. This is professional machine to control the temperature. And if you have a incubator for baking bread,
No, I don't have.
it's also very handy. But if you don't have, if you have rice cooker, it's okay.
Okay. So I can make this one here as well.
Yes.
Doesn't- I see.
So both, it's possible.
Both have to stay 60 degrees
60 degrees
for how many hours?
for 8 hours.
Okay.
So at night before sleeping, just put the switch on and then sleep. And in the morning you can have a good amazake.
Nice. Okay, so after 8 hours it's ready.
So tomorrow morning you can try.
Nice. I'm looking forward.
Do you like miso soup?
Yes, I love it.
So let's make miso now.
Wow. I guess we're using our hands. We have
Yes.
gloves.
Yes.
Okay.
So the ingredients I'll explain. This is soybean. This is local variety in Nara. So it's a little bit blue,
I
green.
see.
So this is a local Nara variety.
And
this,
it's cooked, right?
yes,
soft.
it's steamed.
Steamed. Okay.
Already
Steamed
steamed.
soybeans.
Steamed soybean and koji and salt and water.
Okay. Just one question. What kind of miso are we going to make? Like there is white miso, red miso,
It's a yellow miso.
yellow miso. Okay.
Yes, normal miso. But maybe it will be a little bit greenery.
But we can use it for the soup.
Yes.
Nice.
So it's easier way to make miso. Okay.
Wow.
So actually it's need half a year
Yes.
to be ready
Yes.
for aging.
Yes.
But like amazake, if you keep the temperature at 60 degrees,
Uh-huh.
the aging process gets much faster.
I see.
So this is the one I made yesterday.
Ah, it
So it's
already
already-
changed the color, right?
Yes, it's already changed the color. So you can taste a little bit.
Wow.
If it's aged for 2 years or one year, half a month, it will be darker color. But this is just a 1 day miso.
So if you don't have time, you just put it on 60 degrees and
Yes.
make 1 day
Yes.
miso.
Same as amazake method.
It does not smell so strong.
Because it's 1 day miso. So it's different from just the soybean.
It's delicious. It's not as salty as normal miso, right? It still has kind of the bean taste. Are you making miso soup from that, or
It's also possible, but it's more like a white miso.
so for like dipping something into it?
And also in Kyoto, we have a white miso culture. So the Kyoto people may be really similar to this one.
How do you eat it?
Just make a miso soup from this white
Okay.
miso.
Well, it tastes good like this as well. Thank you.
All right, and we're back again. Thank you, Chato-san, for introducing us to these two great food items. I actually really enjoy eating amazake. it has a bit of a sweet taste to it, right? So it works as a really nice dessert. Do you actually eat amazake really often, or every once in a while?
Yeah, once in a while.
Yeah, right. And actually about miso, so what kind of foods do you like to pair with miso?
Depends on which kind of flavor would you like to utilize. So if you wanted to have a rich and umami taste, thick and dense mame miso, bean miso is good, goes well with meat, and miso soup is for white or wheat miso.
All right, yeah. As you showed us today, there's an overwhelming amount of choices, so I can imagine. That's great to hear. Okay, so now we actually have one last video, and this is going to be 5 minutes long. So Chisato-san, could you tell us what the last video is going to be about?
The last video will be cooking experience.
Okay, wonderful. I'm sure everybody was waiting for that. So here we go. Please enjoy it.
Let's start cooking.
Okay.
So first we will cook namasu.
Namasu.
Namasu is a vinegar marinated salad.
Okay.
Yeah, citrus.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is
Next we will make sushi. This is the next is mehari sushi. It's very special in Nara. So next we will make shirae.
shirai. Okay.
Shirae is a mashed tofu salad.
Sounds good.
Anything can be ingredients, but today we will use strawberry and nanohana is a yellow flower. Let's make miso
Miso soup.
soup. Shall we make sweets then?
Dessert time.
Dessert.
Yay.
This is hoshigaki, dried persimmon. So this is the cod fish, marinated with miso and yogurt.
Wow, you did it yesterday, right?
Yes. We finished cooking. Let's eat.
Wow, it looks so beautiful. I can't believe we made that. What is this flowers here? I cannot eat that one, right?
Yeah, that is for decoration I picked up in my garden.
Wow. It really looks like, I don't know, so many beautiful things from the nature. And this is the
Yeah,
amazake
amazake we made
yesterday?
it yesterday. This is strawberry
Strawberry?
one, and the right one is the potato one. Sweet potato.
Wow. Well, can I try?
Yes.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. ごちそうさまでした。
Super delicious.
Thank you for coming.
Maida-san, thank you so much for the time. I really enjoyed. I felt super welcome. You're a great teacher. I learned a lot about Japanese ingredients. We even cooked together. I feel like I learned a lot about Japanese cooking. And I really enjoyed this delicious meal in this beautiful place. So thanks. I definitely will come again.
Thank you very much for coming, and I also enjoyed a lot.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Definitely come here to Tenli and visit Village to Table. It's definitely worth coming here. You will learn a lot and you will have a great time.
I'm looking forward to welcoming you all.
Okay, we're back again. I got a little bit hungry after watching this video, and also the presentation of all of the dishes was stunning. So congratulations, really. And now to all of our viewers, feel free to drop some more questions as we have some time for a final Q&A. But yeah, as for myself, today's event was really fascinating, and there was a lot to learn, and I really hope to do that in person soon. And actually, so Sato-san, we have a couple of questions actually from our audience. And one of the questions is related to Koji. So someone was wondering if you can use pre-made Koji rice from the supermarket.
Oh, it could be possible to germinate a spore, right, from Koji.
Right.
But we usually buy from the starter from the special company to produce spore in Japan.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. And another question. So everything we saw today, all the ingredients and the preparation, is a room temperature important for preparation?
Yes, room temperature is also important, but in winter, we use the electric blanket to keep the body temperature like 36 to 38.
36 to 38.
If you
Okay,
don't
that's
have
pretty hot.
electric blanket, you can also use a plastic bottle and put hot water in a plastic bottle to warm up.
Okay. Thank you. And now one question about seasons. So is the program that you offer different depending on the season? Because I mean, the ingredients, they can change.
Yeah, ingredients
season,
change
right?
in season. But
Okay,
it's possible to make any season.
Okay, right. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, so for now, it doesn't look like we have any more questions. Actually, one question just came in. Do you have any recommended season to participate in this program?
Maybe in spring or in autumn, because the cherry blossom and the autumn leaf is at their best to come to Japan.
All right, yeah. Great. Yeah, and I mean, I bet every time of the year is great, especially considering the location that looked really beautiful. So yeah, it was really a fascinating program, and I learned a lot personally. Do you actually have any final thoughts or comments for our audience?
Yes, if you have further questions, please find my Instagram or my website. You are very welcome to make any comments or questions if you have any. And I really look forward to welcoming all in future in Tenli here.
For sure. I'm sure a lot of people are going to do that. I myself am for sure going to do that. And we're actually going to put these links in the comment section, so everybody check them out when you have the chance to do it. And but yeah, thank you so much, Sato-san. Again, I thoroughly enjoyed the tour. I learned a lot, and it was interesting because I personally eat a lot of fermented foods in Japan. So it was interesting to get to know and learn all of that, and about the program that Village to Table offers and how they care about local communities as well. So thanks a lot, and thanks a lot to Village to Table. Thanks a lot to Eat Meat Japan, and to all of our viewers as well. We hope you learned a lot as well today, and that you enjoy the experience. And thank you for your questions as well. And one last thing actually that I want to mention before we leave. So we're going to put the link to a survey in the chat that we'd greatly appreciate if you could fill out. And, you know, we really love sharing these experiences with you guys, with everyone. And we want to come out with the best possible product. So we'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback. So you'll find the link in the chat. And Chisato-san, actually, we have one last question that just came in. Are children welcomed from what age are children welcome to join the program?
Any age is maybe from elementary school.
Okay.
Maybe more enjoyable.
Right. Yeah, I can imagine it's hard to enjoy if you're younger than that. Okay, fantastic. All right, everyone. Again, remember to check out the official website for Eat Meat Japan for more information on Japanese food experiences, and also stay tuned to our Japan Travel YouTube and Facebook pages for announcements, as we will be hosting many more of these events over the next few weeks and months. So again, special thanks to Chisato-san and Eat Meat Japan, and to all of our viewers, and goodbye from Tokyo, Japan, and from Nara Prefecture. And we hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.